Hi there, I'm Richard and welcome to Burning Spears. Today I am quite happy with myself as I have laid my grubby little mitts upon an Iberico Presa steak. And this I've been waiting to cook for quite a while. I'm not sure if many of you guys know this, but Iberico is the Wagyu of pork. Those lovely little Spanish piggies run around the forests noshing on acorns all day, every day until their hearts are content. They develop an amazing marbling in their meat, an amazing flavor in their meat. You can see, or you will see, that the color of this pork is a nice deep color. It's not so pale pink like your commercial normal pork strains are. So I'm going to do this reverse here with a Mojo Rojo sauce, if I pronounce that correctly. That is a sauce from the Canaries, not the birds, the islands, and basically it means red sauce. I think it's also called salsa piquant. So this Mojo Rojo is a simple sauce, and I'm going to make mine a little bit more spicy than is normal or traditional. Some of those who watch my videos might notice a pattern there. So yeah, let me get down into the ingredients, and real simple recipe, but that's to hero this wonderful piece of pork. Like I said, I'm ecstatic about being able to cook this. In addition to the pork, I'm going to serve this with some nice homegrown potatoes that are going to be Chipotle potatoes. So stick around and let's see how this turns out. It's going to be great. So there we have it. Beautiful. Look at that marbling. It's just great. So I'm just going to season that. And then for the Mojo Rojo sauce, 1 red pepper, 2 garlic cloves. That's double what is normal, or so that's to my taste. Then you'd normally add a pepper chili that wasn't too hot, like that one. But I'm going to throw a bird's eye in there. You have salt and pepper, ground cumin, or you can toast cumin off in a pan if you're that way inclined. And you're supposed to use sweet paprika, but I've got hot paprika. Going with the trend here. And then red or white wine vinegar and olive oil. Those are the ingredients really, nice and simple. So I'm just going to get this on the fire and roast it off. And then you'll see me make the rojo sauce after I season that. I have half a teaspoon of salt. I will probably add a bit more to season than that. Half a teaspoon of ground cumin. 1 teaspoon of normally sweet paprika. You wouldn't use smoked because you've got your smoky element in your charred thing, and this is really just to provide a bit more bang of color and a bit of sweetness. You could de-seed this. I'm not going to bother. Did forget to mention the slice of white bread. This is the toxic full gluten variety. You could use stale bread of your choice essentially. It just adds some body to the Mojo Rojo. 1 tablespoon of the vinegar of your choice. I might up that on my tasting. And then 1/4 cup of olive oil. So naturally, you could leave the bread out as optional or add some other sort of non-gluten bread-like substance, should you be that way inclined, but it is optional. Now I could have done it completely in this molcajete, however you pronounce that, this pestle and mortar, but I don't think it's big enough. I really do need to get myself a bigger one for Christmas. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. For me, this is the perfect consistency. Nice and fine. Still an element of body to it from the bread. We taste it. Okay, really pungent on the garlic, which I prefer. Almost bitter, slightly bitter. So if you stick to the 1 clove of garlic, you should be all right. You can then push the boundaries or the boat out thereafter the second time you make it. But that's how I like it. It's spicy. The vinegar sings through. It's smooth with the olive oil. There's that element of smoke. It's sweet and it's got burn. It's going to be really, really good in that pork. Right, I'm going to make the chipotle potatoes now. There's my potatoes from my garden. Some of the little babies. And then some small ones chopped up, boiled. Right, so I'm going to want some common notes in with the Mojo Rojo to come through, but I'm going to be driving the chipotle flavor, which is earthy and smoky in itself. So juice of 1 lemon. Right, so I started this video yesterday and it was late, and I cooked the Iberico Presa steak in the Kamado Joe, the standard way I do, with some smoking wood and that. But the video footage really looked bad under the lights. I'm going to have to upgrade these before winter sets in, and I am forced to shoot under lights. So luckily I had number 2, my backup. They come in packs of 2s. So I'm going to cook this and hopefully do a equally as good job with some light so that the footage is way more attractive. It tasted good, but it really looked bland. I've had a couple of steak videos fail because of lighting. It looks like I've really overdone them. So I also thought this is a bit thinner, so I'm going to do it on the BRAAI. So it's a win-win for me as far as I'm concerned. Now I'm going to want to get medium heat on this side, so I've got some control, and if things are a bit too quick paced I can pull it over. I'll probably start it on the medium side and just let it warm through. Okay, so I have a pretty good medium heat, slightly up, but it'll cool down. Sort of medium high at the moment. Excuse the swearing of my neighbors. I do have the best neighbors. As this meat is quite thin, I don't want there to be too much going on. I want to get it onto the sear section when it's at about 40 degrees. I don't want to push it past that, otherwise it'll be dry and overdone. This has got to be pink on the inside. It's such good quality pork. That's how you eat it. Okay, a little over 40. This pork certainly cooks quickly. So here we go with the sear. I'm just going to want to get color on it and pull it off and rest it very well, as I do not want to overcook this. So I didn't press record on my carving, but look at the pink on that. Very, very nice. Worked out well. Might be a bit off-putting to some people, but this pork is grown under such good conditions, it's such high quality that it's beautiful to eat like this. I've even seen carpaccio made from it, which might be a bit extreme to some. I'm not sure if I would give that a go, but there we go. Worked out spot on. Beautiful on the braai, kissed with flame, wood smoke. Let's get it dished up after I taste a bit. Beautiful. That is just gorgeous. That's amazing. That is truly stunning. What a thing. What a thing. Cheers, guys. Really, really quick, short cook. And I'm very happy with the results. Probably some of the pinkest pork I've eaten, but it is absolutely delicious. That Mojo Rojo is astounding. That extra garlic that I prefer, singing. The kiss of heat, the sweetness, slight bit of acid, then the salty, rich pork. That Mojo Rojo as well. I'm definitely gonna keep that in my arsenal. It's such a revelation. Very good, very good. Let me get on with eating it. It's a school night. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Likes are always really important, and I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. Something slightly new for me. So with that said, I think that's it.